Hello, hello. I am back to help you do this thing called life. Okay, yep, I have been praying for you. I really have. Um, and earlier today, I heard something and I do believe that it's for you. I just want to remind you of some things and I want to encourage you regarding some things. And so I wrote it down and I'm going to read it, okay? Um, God knows you. He knows your name. He knows the numbers of the hairs on your head. He knows your age. He knows your marital status. He knows whether you have kids or not and how old they are. He knows the family that you grew up in. He knows the place that you live. He knows how much is in your bank account. He knows all those responsibilities that you have. He knows all of your worries and he knows all of your fears. So he knows it all. God actually knows more about you than you know about yourself. So all of the things, the good, the bad, the ugly, the uncertain, he knows it all. And he's still calling you to greater. He's still calling you to break that shell that you're in. He's still calling you to step out of the box. He still wants to use you as an example to everybody who looks like you, everybody who works like you, who has problems like you, who has fears like you, and who has dreams like you. So I have a question for you. Who is it that you admire immensely? Like, you know, that person that you look at and you say, like, they are bad. They doing the dang thing. They got it going on. You know, who's that person? It could be someone from your neighborhood, someone from your church, someone who's out in popular culture. It could be somebody that you've never met, but you just admire them from a distance. Get that person in your head. Um, Really, like, don't just hear me, participate. Think about it. And because they have your attention, I know they bad, ain't they? If that's the person that you think of as inspiration or whatever, I know, like, they got it going on. They have defied all the odds. They've withstood all the trouble and they're doing great things, right? Well, I want you to know that that is just the kind of inspiration that God wants to use you to be. He wants to use you to be to somebody who that person is to you. God wants to use you to be an inspiration for someone else, to be that person that people look at like, man, they got it going on. They want you to be the person. God wants you to be the person who just helps somebody else dream and believe that it's possible. And you can. You can be that person. You got to conquer the fear, conquer the doubt, conquer the insecurities. Forget about those things that make you feel like, oh, not me. And I want you to just focus on God. Just trust Him with you for the rest of your life. Do you think you can do that? Do you think you can possibly trust that God knows what He's doing when He prompts you to do something? When He deposited that dream in you? He knew. He knew all of it. He knew who was going to be on the scene. He knew who was going to leave the scene. He knew who was going to treat you right. He knew who was going to treat you wrong. He knew what you would have. He knew what you would not have. And can I tell you that the way that you're going to get some of those things that you want, some of the things you don't have now, you're going to gain them through obedience. Because although it looks so far away, when you put your hand to this thing that God has designed for you to do, there's favor attached to it. And favor is better than money. Because with favor, you get stuff done without the money. You get perks. And now, yeah, favor costs. But favor, it's like you get perks with it. So I want you to just, trust. If God can trust you, how about you trust you? And how about you trust God? Because He's never let you down, and He never will. He's never lost a battle, and He never will. He's never not known how to make a way. And He's always going to know how to make a way. So do yourself a favor. And if this great big old God of the entire universe can trust that what He put in you is enough to get this thing done, then you trust it too. Okay? When you can't trust yourself, trust God and just follow His leading. You're going to be all right. You're going to make it. You're going to be the next best whatever, or the first best whatever. But if you keep following God, what is definite is that you are going to be the best you on this planet. So trust Him, follow Him, obey Him, and watch your life change forever. And not just your life, but the lives of everybody that you're connected to, for real. This has been One Moment with Marcy. I'll be back tomorrow with another moment of momentum producing inspiration. Until then, stay encouraged. And remember, you got to flutter before you can fly. But flying is in your future. I love y'all.